Hi, welcome back to my channel. You're watching Sammy Pool. Hello! I know it's been such a long time. I'm so sorry I've been MIA. I had to be, but please congratulate me because I just submitted all my assignments for the entire coursework that I had to do. Gosh. I went to bed at 6:30 a.m. last night editing my final paper, and I submitted both of my essays, 2 of my final essays out of 4 this morning, and then I slept for about 5 hours. Then I headed out to meet with my friend who goes to Oxford, Helen, and I don't know, I just still feel very, it feels surreal that I'm done with all the assignments and all the essays. It really was not an easy journey, because from April 1st, from April 5th, which was my birthday, till now, which is, May 18th, for a month and a half, I try to follow this time management schedule that I made for myself, and basically my entire month and a half has been the same thing over and over. I wake up in the morning, I work out for an hour or so, do my quiet time, enjoy my breakfast. So spending good, 2-3 hours in the morning just doing that. And then after that, until about 2-3 a.m. every day, was just researching and studying, and researching and writing. And I cannot be happy about not even just like submitting them, but I could feel that I have grown so much throughout that time, that I was basically stuck in this tiny little room, really struggling with myself. So whenever I call my mom at like 3-4 in the morning here, it'll be like 11 a.m. over in South Korea. So my mom knows how late I've been up, and she feels so bad that, oh my gosh, Sammy, you're still up till now, go to bed, and she feels so bad. But then I'm like, Mom, this is truly 100 times better than working, trying to make money. It is so true, because studying is a very lonely process that you really struggle with yourself, and it is a really lonely time that you have to fight with yourself. But after you get through the whole process of really getting through and fighting with yourself, at the end, that product that you will see is all going to be beneficial for you. It's for yourself, not for someone else, not for some company, not for some others. And truly, you don't have to deal with all the people that you don't want to work with, to be honest. I mean, think about it. When you're working, you gotta do the things that you don't want to do in order to do what you want to do at work. That's just how it is in this world, right? But with studying, you can just pour out all your concentration on the thing that you really want to get to know, get down to the core of, and discover the truth that you want to get into. And for me, I could only laugh and smile right now just because I am now done. All I have left is dissertation. But the past month and a half has taught me that you do get better. You do get better by disciplining yourself, by really pouring all your concentration into one thing. And you might not be able to see the progress until you get through the entire process. So that's what can make you feel really frustrated, and sometimes it gets to the point where you cry because you feel like you're not getting any better. And that's how I felt many times within the past a month and a half. You know, if you think about it, a month and a half might not be a long time, but with the amount of time and energy and concentration that I had put in, I feel like a month and a half, with that time period, I have gained and grown so much that I was so good. It was a really good time. And of course, you know, for me, making YouTube videos is also a really joyful activity for me. And I had to put a stop on it for a while in order to just really focus on this one thing. And now that I'm done with it, I can't be any more kind of proud of myself, I guess, because I know you guys don't see all the behind the scenes or my day-to-day life, but I think the part about this time for me, this period when I was able to stop working and then come back to the academia and really start learning something that I've never studied before. Even though it should be the area that I felt like I needed, I felt like I should be an expert in, but I really did not. And now that I could see that I have grown, and I am able to see and spot things that I wasn't able to see before. And that's, oh my gosh, that moment is just like, it's so crazily good, because before you just couldn't see, understand, but now you do, and it's an incredible feeling. And what I have learned is that in order to get better in terms of self-improvement and in terms of self-development, discipline, habits, and persistence are maybe the three of the most important traits that one needs. But also I learned that without the people who pray with you, who pray for you, who encourage you, who support you, without them, I don't think I could have done this. So, you know, when I was younger, when I was an undergrad, I was really naive in a way that there were moments that I thought to myself that the things that I have accomplished are because I have worked really hard. You know, I've earned it, I've gained it, right? Yeah, partially, yes. However, nothing that we do on this planet is solely on us. We all interact with each other. We influence each other in many, many ways that we're not aware of. And the spiritual encouragement and the connection that you could have with people who really care for you, who believe in you, who actually believe in the goodness of God, who helps me, you know. That truly was what made me get through this time, I think. And I just want to say that I know I'm rambling just because I really slept. I literally slept for like 4 hours last night. I am planning on going to bed early today, but I think one message that I'm just trying to come across is that nothing we do on this planet is on our own. It's all interconnected, and that's why I feel so grateful now, because I couldn't have done all of this on my own. You know, one thing that I have learned to equip as a everyday habit is that during the Michaelmas term, I didn't really do this. I didn't, but this Lent term, as I newly restarted going through the Bible, and I am connected with my church at home, and so we are doing the yearly 통독, and that's been incredibly helpful to me, and how I've been approaching my this past month and a half is that before I start my work, I prayed, and after I got through the work, I also prayed. So for me, to work is to pray. Without prayer, to work did not make sense to me, because if I wanted to do the work for the kingdom of God, to give the glory to God. And in order to do that, I knew that I had to pray to God, that God, Lord, so this is how I prayed. Lord, I'm about to start my essay here. Some of the things that I'm about to write are just really difficult concepts. So you give me wisdom what to write and how to put into words. You keep guiding me to form arguments that will be also used, which I really want my dissertation to be used for our country, for the education policies in terms of children's digital rights. So that's just how I've been approaching my schoolwork lately, and yeah, that's my 근황, I guess. And I could share with you, I actually have lots of stuff in front of my desk because I did some shopping after a month and a half of struggling with myself. My soul was being dried from working so hard on these assignments and essays, and so I really missed drawing and seeing colors. So I got this little canvas and watercolor palettes, a set of pencils. This was only 50 pence, 2 quid and 1 quid. So all together 3.50. That was it. In London, and Flying Tiger Copenhagen is kind of like a European version of Daiso, sort of. So it's a really cute stationery, also very affordable. So what I'm going to do for the next couple days is that I'm going to get my sketchbook out and try to do watercoloring in the middle of the city, do some sketches and draw some London. I'm so excited. And then I also got this Neal's Yard hand lotion. This is really big, right? This is 200 milliliters. And I got this just because I wash my hands so much, and my hands have gotten kind of like I should take a better care of myself. I've been focusing too much on assignments and on my work that I haven't taken a good care of my hands. So I got my lotion, as I also wash my hands almost every time I come into my room from outside. And look at this. I went to M&S today and I got this new coffee and Monin syrup. It was my first time getting a Monin. I'll let you know, I've been kind of, as I've been spending the past month and a half just writing, researching, working, I was drinking at least 1 cup of coffee every day, and sometimes I just need a bit of a sweetness. So yeah, I'll let you know. I got this from Marks & Spencer for £3. And then what I've been kind of nibbling on at night was nuts. So dry roasted peanuts, I'm almost done with it, and then mixed raisins. So these have been keeping me at night. And I also got this new book as I went to Daunt Books for the very first time in Marylebone after having lunch with Helen. And this is written by 장하준 교수님, 하준 Chang. He is an expert in political economy and development, and yeah. So right now I'm still kind of deciding whether I want to take sort of the bigger political economy approach to understanding the public education policies in South Korea, trying to implement online learning and edtech companies, or just focus more, having a more refined focus on the policies themselves. So that's something that I'm still deciding, and I thought, just a bit of a lighter political economy book will be a good sort of refreshment for me too. So I got this, and yeah, and I also have been really enjoying this tea from Bird & Blend. If you're ever in London, please visit Borough Market. And Bird & Blend has an amazing collection of tea. It's just like way too much. Their specialty is definitely on matcha, so they have like a lot of lemon matcha ice cream, matcha, all these different flavors. And then they've got so many different kinds of tea that have incredible scent, and just I wish I could send you guys the scent of this tea, which is just amazing. So yeah, as I said, I've been drinking at least 1 cup of coffee every day, and I couldn't drink any more, so I've been kind of relying on the tea, which has been really, really nice. Yeah, so I guess that's sort of my Kunhwang update. I really missed you guys. I don't know, I really kind of missed this moment where I just sort of talk, and too much 토커기질이 나오지만, but yeah, I mean, I once had the job of an anchor who had to tell stories, 말하는 거를 업으로 삼았던 사람이었기 때문에 더 아마 그런 게 있는 것 같아요. But anyways, Yeah, so I will try to make more videos, and I'm also currently working on a few projects. Actually, I will be starting these projects pretty soon. Some of them are, a couple of them are related to my work, my research and my studies, but the others are more related to trying to help some of you guys who also want to improve your English skills and English language, and also getting through English newspapers. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on what those things are, and I'm sure you guys will hear lots about my dissertation journey, so I will share all about that with you guys. And meanwhile, I also plan to share some of the tips that I've learned as I got through my master's at LSE. So in terms of essay writing, research, literature review, thinking about dissertation, things that I wish I had someone who could, tell me all about this. So just because I have learned this myself through experience, if only someone had told me this earlier, then it wouldn't have been as difficult, I think. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And meanwhile, if you have any questions and if you have any video requests, feel free to let me know via comments down below. And I'm also opening up my Instagram. It's at Samiful, as always. So yeah, you can follow me if you're interested in sort of my daily footprints in London. Yeah, so it's been really nice to talk to you guys and sort of give you guys an update on what I've been doing, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! 이거 요즘에 제가 정말 잘 마시고 있는 티예요. Milk oolong tea? Milk oolong chai. 여기 이제 이게 모듬에서 나온 프렌치 프레스인데 여기 밑에다가 티를 넣고 커피 대신에 티를 마시고 있어요.